Hello everybody, I'm Mike Greenlay. Tradition Companies is a family of Minnesota-based companies offering vertical integration and connected solutions through their land development, construction, multiple home builders, mortgage company, title companies, wealth management, and bank. That's basically dirt to door. Hey Tim, how's it going?
Hey Mike.
This is Tim Wells. He's the VP of Operations for RT Residential. Now that seems like a fairly new name to me. What is RT Residential?
Yeah, so RT Residential is a general contracting company that specializes on building brand new build for home rents for others.
So can RT Residential, because it's not necessarily consumer based, can it utilize the vertical integration that Tradition Companies offers?
Yeah, absolutely. What you see around us, we're at our Canvas at Inver Grove project right now. And this in home building is the closest thing that I've been a part of to a home building factory. So because we're not building homes to sell, unlike our home building entities, we know what house is going on what lot with what options before we put a shovel in the ground. So there's a ton of efficiencies to be found, and one of them that we found is partnering with our other Tradition entities. So on this site, Ennebeck Construction did the development work, and Ennebeck Construction is helping us as the excavator digging the basements, doing the backfilling and the grading. So we are vertically integrated and taking advantage of those efficiencies.
So it appears to me like they're coming in here and they're just putting a whole neighborhood in, and they're in multiple phases. How many phases generally in one tract of land like this?
Yeah, so here there's 120 single family build for rent homes and a clubhouse. We started here around Thanksgiving of 2021, so late November 2021. We have our 42nd house under construction right now in early May of 2022. So on this project, there's sort of two main phases. There's a side of the project that's 35-foot wide product line, and there's a side of the project that's 22-foot product line. We're building around the loop, and we're going to meet right here when we're all done.
So how many of these types of locations and how many partners do you have in doing all of this?
Yeah, a great question. So to date, we've finished two projects. Beacon Ridge in Plymouth, that was partnered with Watermark Companies. That was 37 single family homes. Actually won an award from the Minnesota Real Estate Journal. We just finished the 81st home at Canvas at Woodbury, which is also with Watermark Properties. This project, like I said, is 120 single family lots, also with Watermark. We have a project in Albertville that's 70 single family build for rent homes with Integrate Properties, and then a townhome project in Mound that's 18 that we partner with Inland Development. So we have 4 actively under construction right now with 3 great ownership partners.
Tim, you mentioned that because you're building not just a few houses but an entire neighborhood, it's allowed you to streamline some of the processes. What are some of those that you're allowed to do that with?
Yeah, well, one really good example is behind us. They're pouring the foundation of this house, and here we just had the framing material dropped off. So the walls are built off-site in a factory facility. They're pre-built, panelized walls, then brought out here. So the walls behind us, the floor trusses and the roof trusses that are already here, already framed, already built, will be installed at that house as soon as the foundation is poured and backfilled. So we try to look for efficiencies like that where, hey, while they're pouring the foundation, what else can we do to prepare for when the foundation's ready? And one thing we can do is build walls.
So you have RT Urban, you have Homes by Tradition, you have Robert Thomas Homes. They're homes that are built for customers, but I think a finer point has to be made that what you're doing with RT Residential, you're building entire neighborhoods.
Right, yeah, we're not building a single home for a customer to sell it. We're building an entire neighborhood for one large ownership group. So in this community, eventually there'll be 120 new build for rent homes built with 120 different tenants living in them. But we have one customer, the ownership group, that we're building all of these homes for.
And you know, these are beautiful homes, and they are that. They're homes. They're not attached. They're not in any other kind. They're not like a half house. These are legitimate houses.
Yep. Yeah. So the projects that we've done so far are all detached, single family, built for rent, with an individual, sewer line and individual plot. It's its own home. We are building some townhomes as well, and there's more of those coming. But yeah, they're this community is detached single-family build-for-rent homes, and we view it with the same quality and the same precision and the same standards as we would one of the homes that we were selling. We're putting our name on it, and we're proud of what we're building.
So Tim, you know, when people think rental,
Yeah.
they think, well, you know, it's like my college dorm or some apartment in a bad neighborhood. These have some pretty cool features. Can you tell us about some of them?
Yeah, definitely. So we're definitely trying to hit that higher end rental segment. And so some things that we do is on the front of these homes we have the LP siding. We have granite or quartz countertops, both in the kitchens and in the bathrooms. Stainless steel appliances, gas range, ceramic tile backsplashes. This particular home has 2 work from home stations. We got a pet little cubby hole here. So this, you know, we're designing and building homes that look and feel more like a home that you would sell, but the end user is going to be a renter. So the craftsmanship and the materials used, you know, they look and feel like a home that we would sell.